Quickly say when I think you did not act with Vijay. I think you had some chance to act, or somehow it didn't happen. Otherwise, you acted with most of the
I didn't act with Vijay.
Yeah, you did act with Vijay. Any movie? Of not getting released for 2 years, I think so. 2-3 years. Ullam Ketkume. I think so.
Gem to me. He was the most, I'm telling you, the one hero that has been the most gentlemanly person to me. Surya used to be very quiet. I think he's still quiet. But he used to be very shy. And of course, with him being shy, and yeah, Surya blossomed. Surya is like
That's
literally like, yeah, he's blossomed from that shy boy to a fantastic actor now.
Hi friends, we would like you to subscribe and also press the bell icon so that you will get the notifications from YouTube. I think very quickly coming back to our movie, that was I think it's created a history in the industry of not getting released for 2 years, I think so, 2-3 years. Ullam Ketkume, I think so. And Jiva was a great guy. I mean, he became a very close friend of mine. And he met me before going to Russia, before he died. He spent a lot of time with me, but still, I mean,
Okay.
you know, Manohar and Jiva fought on the road in front of Harris Jayaraj's home for not getting things done by Manohar for production. So we had to really bring them out and all that. So it was, I mean, that's what I said. It's a life cycle. Each project is
Yes.
where I think my colleague, my co-producer Mahadevan, Ganesh, and me were always thanking you. I don't know whether you remember. The producers could not come to New Zealand, and a lot of restricted visas were there. So you offered to be a production manager, come actress, and everything. You really helped us to finish the movie. I mean, that was we're really thankful to you for making that happen.
I don't remember this actually, but yeah, but I mean, you always have to help out, right? It's like a family.
That's what I said.
Each film, as I said, each film, everyone becomes like your family.
Right.
And certain people, like you, for example, certain people like you have remained as not only just a friend, it's more than a friend. It's like we've worked on a film. It's like we're part of a family.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's with not every person.
I know it happens.
Certain special people.
Yeah.
Certain special people, but every film is like a whole, yeah, as you said, like an entire little lifetime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, each movie, I think you would have got into that's what I was trying to come out. And very quickly we move on to your impressions on all the stars you have acted. Very quickly, about one-liner or something like that.
Can I just go back to that for 1 minute and say not every film was a good life story experience.
I know you must have had some.
There are some that are like unmentionable.
I know. I in life also, like you go through some things which you don't want to even remember. You want to just throw it away. Right? So at least 60 to 70% average of good life itself is a great success. I think so. Like
yes,
you had something like 12 years of successful career in film.
Yes,
something like
that. Yes, until I threw it up and got married. Yes.
that's what I'm just coming to that. Before that, and if you can quickly say when I think you did not act with Vijay. I think you had some chance to act, or somehow it didn't happen. Otherwise, you acted it most of the
I didn't act
stars.
with Vijay.
Yeah, you did. You did act with Vijay any movie?
I was supposed to act with Vijay
Uh-huh.
in Vikraman's film.
Oh, I see. Okay.
In fact, we started shooting with Vijay.
Okay.
We did an entire song,
Oh, I see.
Vijay and I, and he had some differences with the director,
Mhm.
and he decided to walk out of the project.
I see.
So I always tell him, "You're the one that got away from me."
Yeah. Okay.
The only hero that got away from me. Otherwise, I covered everyone, I think,
Yeah.
except for Rajni sir and Kamal sir. I
Yeah,
think
I know. That's what I could see that. So, how was your experience with the senior actors like Sharat Kumar, and you did with Murali? I think so. You did. Karthik also you did movie. Karthik. No.
you know me, na? Ramani sir, I get along with everybody.
I know, but what was your? I know 100%.
I got along with all of them. They were amazing people to work
Right.
with the experience that they come with. It
Mhm.
is just so obvious when you work with somebody who's got so much experience, like all of them. Vijaykanth sir, Murli was he was such a gem. He was a gem to me. He was the most, I'm telling you, the one hero that has been the most gentlemanly person to me.
No. Right.
And such a lovely person. Uh, he demands special mention, I think, among all my heroes. And then Sharat Kumar sir, oh my God, we used to, he's a fantastic person, as in, like, you know, age is nothing to him.
Right.
There's no such thing as age to him. He's always fit, and we always used to be um, exchanging exercise tips and things with each other, and diet tips and things. It was always fun with Sharat Kumar sir. And yeah, so I've acted with both the generations, I think.
I know. Could see that. You had I think big hits are from Vikram and Surya, right? I think.
Yeah.
Big hits are with them. I think.
Yeah.
So Surya, I mean, how was the growth from the first film to the other films of Surya? I think he grew into good acting over a period of years. I think he's a great actor
Yeah.
now.
Initially, Surya used to be very quiet. I think he's still quiet. But he used to be very shy. And of course, with him being shy and Bala sir being strict, Nandha was like, like this thing to get over, and then like a hurdle to get over. But then slowly, I start making everybody laugh, and I play pranks and play jokes and start up with my madness on the sets, and it became it. Surya blossomed. Surya is like
That's what
literally like, yeah, he's blossomed from that shy boy to a fantastic actor now.
Great. So moving on to the film industry, and Sushant, and we hear all these bad things. So what I want to know was that at any point of time did you get into any depression in your career of 12 years?
I think this job, having been there, having done so many films, so many years, I can tell you that there are lots of ups and downs in your career. Not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have to be with hits or flops.
Recognition?
Recognition, there are always people trying to put you down.
Is it?
There are always people trying to put you down in life. I'm not just saying in the film industry, in life. I've had a constant battle with people. I'm a person who always wishes people good, and wishes people health and happiness and whatever.
Right.
But I know a lot of people who don't. So it is very, I think you have to be a really strong personality to get through all of that.
Mhm.
And, there are so many people who are wanting your job, so many people who are wanting, you to do badly.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah, I know, I
Like,
understand.
if you're bringing up Sushant,
Mhm.
he lived like about 4 or 5 buildings away from me.
Oh, okay.
And it's really sad. It's horrible. You have to be this really strong personality. So as I told you, when I told you I laugh and I hide it all under the laughter.
Mhm.
So I think a lot of that I get through with that. If
That's
somebody is
great.
nasty to me, somebody is good to me, whatever, I just laugh it off.
Right.
And that's how I deal with it.
Yeah, that's a
It's
great message. Yeah, that
yeah,
precisely you got into that point. That's what people think you're laughing or bubbly or gregarious. But I have always thought you were to the ground. No, you know how to handle the issues, and I still remember like you were always there whenever people call you for get-togethers and all that. But you know what you are doing, and you'll just quietly leave whenever you want to leave. Nobody will know you are left or not.
yeah,
So that's
yeah.
observed, and it's a great quality. And this is a big takeaway for all the youngsters, all the newcomers in any industry. Is I won't say everyone is looking to gun you down or something like that, but there are negative vibes around you, so that it's a very competitive world. That's what you're saying.
It's a competitive world. I'm not saying everybody's out to get you, but there are a lot of people out to get you down. There are people there to help you come up as well. But you have to, as I said, you have to have a very strong personality. I don't know. I always made sure that I would not stay long at parties. I would not
Yeah,
get
I
into.
yeah,
I never really. People keep asking me, who are you in touch with in the film industry today?
no, yeah,
I never really made like strong friends in the industry with anybody. I'm always very, very friendly with people,
yeah.
but at the
But you
same time,
know,
I'd have a little barrier between me and the other person.
sure, yeah,
Everyone,
yeah.
because as I told you, I've experienced everything,
I
all the
know.
good, the bad, the everything. I've done it all.
So this is what I was asking you, and my first question was like, was it in your genes or was it you learnt it on the run? It has to be in genes to be so bold, or I mean, to handle yourself in a tough situation. How did those all come about? That's what
I
I was
don't
asking the
know
question.
actually. I suppose it's just me. I don't know because um I'm not like anybody in my family really. I don't know. Nobody's so bold and so determined. When I have to do something, I do it. I will. Nobody in my family is like that. My husband always says I'm adopted because I'm very different from my family.
So,
And
from
then of course also I've learned along the way, going along the way, experiencing people, experiencing life. um, I've taught myself certain things. I've taught myself, this is not how we do things. This is, I've always had this little strict thing with myself,
right,
like, okay, I do it this way or I do it that way. I'm not gonna, there's no uh, compromises with me.
lovely. So after such a successful career for so long, you said suddenly you left it. And I know wherever you are going to be happy, and you are doing very well, whatever you do. I've seen that. So how did it all happen? Suddenly you gave up films.
I'm going to be very honest with you here.
Sure, sure.
I'm going to be extremely honest with you. It was not sudden.
Ah, I see. I see.
And I am particularly attached to Ullam Ketkume
Mhm.
because another fact never heard before from anybody anywhere. during the shoot of Ullam Ketkume, you
Uh-huh.
remember that scene where I'm sitting on the bench with my headphones on,
Uh-huh.
listening to music,
Yeah.
and I think Sham comes and sits next to me, and I'm like
Yeah.
dreaming.
Do you love me?
Yeah.
The day before that, my husband had come to Chennai,
Oh, I see.
and he was my husband at that time, and we got engaged the night before.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, I just am very sentimentally attached to Ullam Ketkume. Every time I see that scene, I think of that.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Great.
yeah.
Mm.
And as I told you, my private life was always my private life, and nobody ever knew anything. I knew my husband for 9 years before I got married to him. Nothing was sudden. Everything was like, to
Well
me, it was
planned.
not sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not planned actually, but I mean,
You
it
are
was
going
not
towards
sudden.
that.
There was
You are
nothing
going towards
sudden
that,
about it.
giving up or taking a sort of a retirement from that particular line of business or whatever the life you chose. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was in my mindset.
Okay.
The press found out the
Mhm.
day before I got married,
Mhm.
and they were all very upset. And I was shooting for a Malayalam film with Lal sir at that time,
Ah,
and I had not told them, and they were quite angry with me. I said, "It's my life. I mean, it's not. I'm working with you. It's not like I have to tell you everything. Do I? I don't know."
so you are a
That
very
was
fairly you are extraordinarily independent and probably you make others feel very nice to be along with you. At the same time, you have been very independent of your thoughts. That's what you are reflecting now. So,
yeah.
what did you get into this kind of a fame and recognition you had? Suddenly, away from that, how does it make you feel? Did you have go through some hassles and handling such
Yeah, of course, I miss shooting.
recognition? So you were lost out. Now suddenly everybody used to think Laila, and people used to have
Yeah.
fans and all that, followings and all that. Now, suddenly that goes off. How does it matter
So,
to you, or you are aware of that? That's how it goes, right?
so as you know, as I said in the beginning, I always liked my private life private in Bombay. That nobody knew me, and when I come to the south,
Right.
everybody knows me. So I always used to get a reality check. Come to Bombay, nobody knows me, and I mean, it was just, you choose one life. Then
Right.
you either choose to stay in Chennai,
Mhm.
and I think a lot of my contemporaries have chosen that
Mhm.
because it means a lot more to them to be in that limelight all the time and to have that recognition all the time.
Right.
It did not matter to me.
Right.
That particular thing did not matter to me. The recognition bit did not. I
Right.
miss shooting. I miss working as on a film and getting into the film kind of
Right.
thing. That is the thing I miss.
Okay.
So when people ask me, "Do you miss it?
Yeah.
You're married and do you miss it?" That is what I miss.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Yes.
I guess, I mean, once your children are more or less fairly grown to take care of themselves now, I think so, right? So
Yes.
you should be getting right. I mean, we did meet after some time in Chennai. You were saying that you are writing some scripts and you would like to somewhere associated with this field. We hope
Yes,
to see
yes.
you. Hope to see you very soon.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
Hopefully. There are things in the pipeline, but I don't want to mention them. With this
Okay.
lockdown, things have gone off very
Yeah.
badly
Yeah.
off the rails.
Right.
But let's see. Hopefully in the near
No,
future.
we are looking forward, and I think this particular, I mean, today's chat, it's a great lessons for the youngsters to handle the pressures and how to handle themselves to achieve their results. And I think the concentration what Bala taught you, I think that is the best thing to happen for anyone, right? To concentrate is
I
something.
don't think it's I don't think it's just Bala. I've done a lot of other things before that. Um, like I did 13 years of ballet training with the Royal
Oh, I see.
Academy. So
That I never knew. That's what I was asking you. What all you did? You didn't say. Go ahead.
I was very young. So I was a trained ballerina
Uh-huh.
by the time I entered films.
I see.
And so the discipline and everything, I suppose, all stems from a lot of other things that I've done.
And
Uh,
yeah, go ahead. On concentration, you wanted to say anything more on the other than ballet class?
Concentration, what I'd really like to stress on is for anybody either trying to get into films or people who are already established actors and actresses, the pressures can be crazy.
Mhm.
And the insecurities, the depression can be real. Everything is very real. You have to be a strong person. You have to get yourself up and live for yourself. Live your life on your own terms.
Mhm.
Career is always secondary to you as a person. Very
That's what.
confidential.
Very true. The counseling,
So
so it's not started much in India. The counseling techniques and the people, friends. I think that is
yeah.
the balancing system is being required now in the society. And one of the objective of this particular channel is to pass on these qualities of people who have achieved. You have achieved quite a bit. Ravi has achieved quite a bit. I have interviewed with Shriram Group chairman, who is about 82. I bet he will beat you in his positivity even at this age. He's 82.
Really?
Shriram Group. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Oh my
I
God, I'd
will.
love to meet him.
Yeah, he is. I think he's given jobs, or that group has given jobs to something like about 2-3 lakhs of people, and he's one of the largest corporation in the country as a financial services company. And I used to work for them. I used to work there as a director, and he is my mentor. So I traveled with him in this channel. It's going to come out in a week's time. I'll send you the link.
Wow, I am gonna watch it. I really
Yeah.
want to see.
Yeah. So I think it's a great chat with you, Laila. Thanks for your time. And
Thank you so much, Ramani sir.
yeah.
Thank you
So
very,
you
very
now
much.
now you can say in Tamil or whichever languages all you want to say to the viewers. Say thanks to all of them. Whatever you want to say.
Thanks in Tamil. Of
Yeah. Nandri.
all the other lovely.
என்ன ஐடியா இப்படி இறுக்கமா கட்டி பிடிச்சுக்குவேன்
பொம்பளை புள்ளையா அடுக்கு ஒடுக்குமா இருக்கலாம்னு பாக்குறேன். என்ன கடுப்பேத்தன.
என்ன பண்ணுவ
ஐஸ்கிரீம் சாப்பிடலாமா?
யா
உனக்கு என்ன வேணும்?
ஆரஞ்சு
One orange, one chocolate.
Ramani sir, ரொம்ப நன்றி.
Okay, lovely. That's nice. And all your South Indian fans are looking forward to see you soon. And
Yes.
we're all looking back to welcome you back. Good luck to your family
Thank you
members
so
and
much.
your children. I give my big regards to your husband also. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much,
Take care.
Ramani sir.
All right. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye bye.
பிறந்தவளிவளோ இதயத்தை கயிறு கட்டி
Hi friends, we would like you to subscribe and also press the bell icon so that you will get the notifications from YouTube.